Yeah, 4 years ago I was approached by Masaharu Noda and Alan Ime, and they were asking that I would try to grow some rice for them. For at that time they said the name Shumei Natural Agriculture, which I had never heard of. And our farming attitude is always looking for new things and better ways to do things. So that rang a bell. Plus the, the, the purity of spirit of Masa and Alan, it was people that I would like to deal with. Somebody could have offered me this potential, but if their nature wasn't such as Masa and Alan, I probably wouldn't have been interested. But as it is it's worked out that I thoroughly enjoy the company of people that are with Shumei Natural Agriculture, and I enjoy the attitude that we don't need to try and modify nature. We want to just flow with it, and we want to use what Mother Nature offers, and it's the simplicity of it, and in a sense the correctness of just giving nature a chance to do what it can do fits our way. We've been evolving over time to doing less and less inputs anyway on our crops. So this is a natural culmination of the way my son and I think, taken to a higher level. When we started on this, I expected it to probably not work. Growing crops without fertilizer, no one does. And so it was a new venture, and now I feel I feel confident that we can do it well, and that actually the markets can grow, and that we can do more crops in time. Yeah, it's a move from doubt to somewhat certainty that we can pull this off. By not using the fertilizers, we are having a more pure product, and also, our crew, we're a happy, positive group. Both my son and I on the farming, and we see the fields every day, but we also make a point, because we are farming so many acres, that our crews around the crops is much or more than we are. And I think it helps that everyone feels good about what they're doing, that there's a positive atmosphere, and the positive atmosphere gets passed on to the plants and the growth of the plants. And so I think it's a combination of what Shumei puts its values in. It puts its values in saving the seed, which we're doing. It puts its value in the spiritual connection of the farmers, and that's certainly true on our part. And the purity of the soil that can occur, that you don't need to inundate it with a bunch of external inputs. Cover crops, and from our end, a crop rotation is advantageous to producing the best quality that we can. We've been growing Akita for 4 years, Akita Komachi, and we've been growing jasmine. This is the second year. I think I'm standing close to the split. Akita is to this side and jasmine's to this side. They grew side by side last year also. The seed has been saved from years past, and so far we're very happy with saving the seed. We're quite happy with the Shumei method, but we really feel that the health of the soil is carrying the crop, and we've spent many years growing cover crops and putting all the crop residue in the ground, and this is supplying the energy along with the air, water, and sun to produce good, healthy, high-quality crops. We got some really nice, impactful testimonies from the Hong Kong group as to the jasmine helping with their health, and frankly, that's can't even be put in monetary value. As a farmer, I grow a lot of crops on a really large scale, and we never hear anything one way or another. We just grow it, it's sent to a cannery, it's sent to a mill, and we don't know whether people like it, don't like it, does them good, doesn't do them good. So it's very rewarding for park farming to get some super positive impact from the Hong Kong group, and we are very thankful that the sun and the earth and the water was able to produce a crop that could make people feel better. When you're told all these things, that you can't grow a crop without chemicals, that we can't feed the world without a bunch of GMO being used to modify crops to supply enough food, that's not true. That food can improve overall all the world, and Shumei Natural Agriculture can be a front runner on proving this concept true, and that we don't need to synthesize everything in food in order to supply the needs of the world. I think it's a pure concept, and it's doable.